Welcome back, NYC Fragrance family. Got one for you today. This fragrance has been winning some awards. Now, niche heads, this is for you. The clone guys, cheapy guys, move on to the next video. This is not going to be something you're going to want to look at. It does come in a little pricey. As you know, I have a sort of industry friendship with Mr. Quartana. Hence why I'm a fan of the fragrances, and from time to time I go to some launch events and things like that, and I get to enjoy these fragrances and try them before they're even out. This one's been out for a little bit. Like I said, it's been beating some other fragrances up in the industry. It's been winning some awards. Fragrance I'm talking about today is Quartana's Ierofante. Now that's the case. It's got a nice little slide out thing like that. See how it slides out? There's a little card on there, right? Now that's the whole motif behind this fragrance, the presentation. He made a very interesting video to present this fragrance that it's like really like cool. You gotta see it. I'm gonna link it below so this way you guys can check it out. It's a really cool kind of, I call it kind of Pink Floyd The Wall-esque type video. Like, it's really, you know, entertains the mind. That's the way I see it. It's very, very intriguing. The card itself comes in handy because on the back of it, it has the notes, and it even tells you who the perfumer is. The perfumer of this fragrance is Luca Maffei. He's got a long list of fragrances. He's made probably over 170. He's made fragrances for notable brands like Hubagant, Mas Milano, and Zoologist, just to name a few. So those brands, if you're a niche head, you're probably familiar with those brands. He's also made some stuff for Histoire de Parfums, which is another brand that I'm sure most of you have heard of that are into niche. So let's check out the bottle. If I can get it out of the box. It's a little tight. There it goes. This is one of the, I like this touch of the red with the gold. I know what some of you are thinking. Not even close. Not even anything like the fragrance you're thinking. And I'm sure you're thinking Baccarat Rouge 540. Not happening here. This is what he described as a gasoline fragrance. He was looking to make a gasoline fragrance. And just smelling it off the nozzle, off the atomizer, that's what you're getting, gasoline for some extent. But out in the air, now I get that suede. I get the gasoline. I get a very smoky leather. This fragrance, the notes on this fragrance are as such: suede, a gasoline accord, nutmeg, styrax pyrazine, smoky leather, golden amber, cashmere, and vetiver. The saying that they have on the site for this fragrance is, take a rocket to the stars within. And this thing will definitely take you to the stars. It is a rocket. This is a strong fragrance. It doesn't take a lot of sprays for you to get going with this one. This thing is going to last 24 hours. Extrait de parfum concentration. And you know, you hear me talk a lot about wearing experience. That's my biggest thing when it comes to fragrances. What is the wearing experience like? This one is definitely unique, definitely enjoyable. It's not one of those fragrances that's so complex and so unique that I don't think other people will enjoy you smelling that way, that it'll only be a fragrance for yourself. This is a fragrance that other people are going to pick up on, especially in the colder months, and they're going to say, you smell pretty good. Men, women, I think you can both pull this off. I believe it's a unisex fragrance, and that's why I stand by that. This fragrance won the 2023 Art and Olfaction Award in the independent category. That's a pretty big deal. On top of that, it was nominated and came in as a semi-finalist in the Fragrance Foundation Awards. Another big deal. Taste TV Artisan Perfume Award. It was the top artisan perfume. So those are the biggest wins I could say. There's other things mentioned that it won as well. from publications and things like that. Not to take anything away from it, because if anybody's saying it's good, it's good. I myself am telling you that as well. 50 ml bottle, this one right here, it's going for $235 on their website. I'll link it below for any of you interested. They do have discovery sets, so you can probably get yourself a sample somewhere and try this out before you decide to buy it. What they call this is a smoky amber leather gourmand fragrance, and I have to agree with that. Although the leather, yes, like I said, the leather is more smooth. I get more of that suede thing going on, but I do get smoke. So it's like there is a smoky leather component, but the leather is not like a really strong leather. It's a very clean leather, like sueded leather. With that smokiness, then you get that ambery quality in a dry down, which is nice with the woods and the vetiver. But that gasoline accord definitely stands out. Kind of, that petrol vibe you would get from Dior's Fahrenheit back in the day. Except I would call this more of like a niche version of Fahrenheit, if that was some way to describe it. It just doesn't have that citrusy thing going on in the opening like Fahrenheit would. This is more about the petrol vibe that you get with Fahrenheit, and probably taken to a whole nother level. Very good quality, very well done, and I look forward to other Quartana fragrances in the future, because he's always pushing different things and trying like interesting notes. Kind of reminds me to some degree of what Zoologist does with his fragrances, but Joe takes his time making his fragrances. Sometimes they take years and years. Like the next one that's coming out, if I'm understanding correctly, took 7 to 8 years to come to fruition. So, you got to appreciate this artistry. You got to appreciate this passion that these people have when they make these fragrances. It is something that is definitely admirable, if I could find that word. So I hope you found this of value. I hope you enjoy fragrances from Quartana. I'll link everything that I can below that will help you out, so this way you can get a chance to smell this fragrance sample wise, or if you want to buy the bottle, you buy the bottle. It is a winner. That's all I could say. So, new viewers, thank you for stopping by. New subscribers, thank you for joining the NYC Fragrances family. And my NYC Fragrance family, thank you for all the support. Appreciate everything you do for me. And until the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.